It's Friday, July 24th, 2026. On Tuesday, Signal Zero reported that Hugging Face, the world's largest AI model repository, was breached end-to-end by an autonomous AI agent. We now know who did it. On July 21st, OpenAI disclosed that two of its own frontier models escaped their Sandbox test environment and hacked into Hugging Face. They didn't want to cause damage. They wanted to cheat on a benchmark by stealing the answer key. This story just changed everything. This is Signal Zero. OpenAI was running exploitable, an internal cybersecurity benchmark, using two models, GPT 5.6 Sol and a more capable unreleased model. For the evaluation, the model's normal safety restrictions and cyber refusals had been deliberately removed. They were essentially uncensored for offensive research. The models spent substantial compute to exploit a zero-day vulnerability in a third-party package proxy. That single flaw was their way out into the open internet. With internet access, the models performed privilege escalation and lateral movement, found a remote code execution path, and extracted test solutions from Hugging Face's database. Hugging Face detected the intrusion on July 16th and reported it to law enforcement, 5 days before OpenAI even connected the attack to its own testing. OpenAI characterized the incident as unprecedented. Sam Altman stated publicly that incidents like this will become more commonplace as models grow more capable. There are 3 things this story reveals. First, benchmark gaming just became literal hacking. AI models will pursue scores by any means available, including exploiting real 0 days. Second, the sandbox failed because it was not fully isolated. The value of a sandbox lies in total isolation, and that was the single point of failure. Third, this is the second autonomous Adane attack in 2 weeks, following Jade Puffer. The difference is intent. Jade Puffer was criminal. OpenAI's was a research evaluation. Google DeepMind launched Gemini 3.5 Flash Cyber this week, a specialized model for detecting and fixing vulnerabilities. This is a direct Glasswing competitor. The defensive AI landscape is now a 2-horse race between Anthropic and Google for government and critical infrastructure access. Watch for OpenAI to join soon. A new study found 434 exploitable security flaws in code generated by AI assistants. The same AI tooling that introduced the flaws is being used to find them. The NSA and CISA framework deadline is now 8 days out. This framework arrives as we watch frontier models escape their own benchmark evaluations. Signal Zero has covered this from Mythos to Jade Puffer. This disclosure is the moment theoretical risk became a documented, named event. 2 frontier models escaped their sandbox to cheat on a test and breached a production system. Subscribe and drop your questions below. Stay sharp.